about shopping, ask about the transport system. Those were the cues. And look how the students used it. What's happening there? Student A is doing his job in a technical way, right? Strictly technical. Just question 1, question 2, question 3. But there's no interaction. Student A never responded to anything student A said. He simply waited for student A to stop talking, and then he, what I call, did the next cue. Communication was one way, B to A. How might this conversation look if you applied the AFQ strategy? The extra part is in green. So, oh really? Do you mean fast food restaurants, KFC and places like that? Well, actually not KFC, I prefer Burger King. Do you? I prefer blah blah blah. And then student A goes off to this next cue. Sorry?
I just see that there are transition signals to switch to a new topic.
I added that as well. That's just I added, it's not what the student said. The green part is what I added to show how AFQ, ask a follow-up question, might lead to a more interactive and longer conversation with longer turns. Just two simple strategies there, SSM and AFQ. This is the last slide here. It suggests strategies that develop learners' independence. But I think this is important too, but also by time if the teacher can't answer a question. It's particularly true of vocabulary. So I strongly encourage you to give students some strategies like that. How can you advise the teacher in the teacher's book if a student asks a question and the teacher can't answer it? She doesn't know the word, she doesn't know the grammar point. What advice can you give? Buying time. How can you suggest buying time for the teacher? What can the teacher say?
The teacher can ask the student to put the word someone.
What are you were laughing? Any techniques? No?
Well, the student could be asked to put the word in a sentence from which the teacher could try to extrapolate from the context what it means, assuming that the student knows how to use the word. And or you can just use a real-world example, or ask them for a synonym, something else that they might think. And through that little conversation, you're not only promoting more speaking, you're also making it more interesting, and eventually you'll arrive at an answer, or the student will forget what you have asked, what they asked to begin with, move on to the next topic.
Right. You can also say, well, discuss that tomorrow. Meanwhile, you quickly write the word down on your lesson plan and you give the word the following day. Or I would say dictionary skills. I mean, dictionary skills are a way to making sure students can use a dictionary effectively is a way of making the student more independent. And you say to the student, you look it up in the dictionary and tell me. Something like that.
Or ask other students.
Or ask other students, yeah. So there you are, dictionary skills, internet search skills, I think are helpful. Evaluation. All new materials and teachers' notes need to be pilot tested. So, let's be professional and do it. How? I'm suggesting that during semester 1 we keep a record of how we think that when we teach these classes and these new materials, how well they're going, and then revise them from, say, after half term, maybe July, August, September, October next year. Then there's a new draft. There you are. Good luck in your material writing and try to enjoy it. Here are some references. Yes, try. I'm available if anybody wants, not just now, but also in the coming month, if you, as a group, want me to come and help you. I've forgotten to give you some handouts, though. This was about material, about activities. Do you want to explain that very briefly? Sorry, briefly. I have 3 more handouts, by the way. This is one that Ajahn Santida thought about. Ajahn Santida.
The group leader, you will have this book already, Taxonomy of Bloom Taxonomy of Digital Thinking. This one is only the page that will be relevant to you. If you need more information, you can talk to your group leader.
ที่มีในปุ่มเดี๋ยวเราไปเสียบที่เราไปเสียบก็ได้อันนี้คือ
And I'm not sure if you have heard of Bloom Taxonomy of Thinking.
ช่วยแจก
It's the suggest order of thinking from low level of thinking to high level of